Hi, it's Angela Warner for Warner Stellian. There's broken appliances, and then there's appliances you just wish would finally break. Like that dishwasher that doesn't really wash your dishes, so you have to. Stop waiting and shop our free tax rebate sale. Not only will you get instant savings of up to 50%, our exclusive tax rebate saves you another 8% back. And that's not our only exclusive deal. You'll also score free dishwasher installation on brands like Bosch. See how much you'll save right now at WarnerStellion.com.
With spring just around the corner, Invisible Fence brand doesn't want you to be left behind. Give your dog the freedom and confidence they deserve now with an Invisible Fence system. Invisible Fence systems work in any weather, giving you confidence in your pet's safety at all times. Our pet professionals are experts at customizing solutions to your yard, your needs, and your dog's wants. Let us help you take full advantage of springtime when it's here. Spring into action and visit invisiblefence.com to learn more.
Who knows what sadness lurks in the hearts of carless drivers? The Lone Ranger knows.
How do you do that?
Do what?
Make your voice sound like that.
The same way that Sahara Motors makes great deals on new or used cars.
How?
The same way they can build the car of your dreams.
But how?
Shh. Trade secrets.
Visit us at Sahara Motors, 585 North McGill Highway, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Or give us a call at 775-289-4473.
And don't forget, service after this sale.
And tell us why it sent you for the best deal available.
Don't be a pedestrian. See Maggie at Sahara Motors in Ely.
How does he do that?
It's the all-new Subway Series menu. 12 irresistible new subs. The most epic sandwich roster ever created. It's Subway's biggest refresh yet.
And now with the new drive-thru kiosk in Ely, it's easy to drive through and eat fresh without even getting out of your car. The new Subway Series menu. The new Subway kiosk. Subway, Great Basin Boulevard in Ely. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Drive through and eat fresh. Subway in Ely.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Skies. Por tus olas de grano sambar, yo pishin sa kote sa ibabaw ng mga prutas. America, America, God shed His grace on thee. La mer brilla, vers
Our time is 12 minutes past 8 o'clock, your morning pre-recorded, on this Monday, Patriot Day, the 11th day of September. On this date, 22 years ago today, the world changed, much like it did on December 7th, 1941, much as it did on November 22nd, 1963. A day, this date, 22 years ago, we need to remember and preserve the events of that day for all Americans. This is how that date was heard on the radio in New York City. September 11th, 2001.
All news, all the time. Terrorism at the World Trade Center.
This is beyond belief.
Breaking news.
2 planes have smashed into the towers minutes apart.
We were stunned. We were shocked.
Z100, 852. Something weird is going on.
Yeah.
The World Trade Center is on fire.
Oh my Seriously, goodness. The top of the building. We're trying to get information, Elvis.
It looks like floors are just gone. It looks like how do you turn it on?
And Ron himself yells, "Oh no, oh my God," because Ron himself is like paralyzed by what he sees. I'm sort of like numb.
I was sitting at my desk at 8:48 that morning and my phone rang, and it was one of our salespeople, our account executives, Joan Fleischer, who is not a reporter.
Breaking news now on 1010 Wins.
This just into our newsroom. A plane has crashed into the World Trade Center.
I heard the plane very close to the top of the buildings. I looked outside and I saw it hit.
People expected certain things from WOR in a crisis. It's the biggest news story in the last 50 years.
And it was raw emotion.
Police vehicles and emergency service vehicles and fire trucks keep speeding past me.
I managed to hop into an emergency services vehicle and got across the Brooklyn Bridge.
I made it all the way to Warren and West Broadway, where a number of cars are on fire in the middle of the street.
But then I start kicking in with Ron that, hey, this could be an act of terrorism. And he chides me. He says, wait a second, you remember Timothy McVeigh? You remember Murtaugh? You remember the first reports? A swarthy Middle Eastern type. Meantime was a corn-fed, white, all-American, blonde-head, blue-eyed devil who did it from the heartland of America.
Right away I thought terrorism, but you know, I'm a talk show host, I'm cynical.
Clearly, we're in the middle of the worst ever act of terrorism directed at the United States on domestic soil, and it may not be over.
You're trying to describe the worst terrorist attack in U.S. history, and you're watching it.
Something's wrong here. This can't be true. I thought it was, I really thought it was one of those Howard Stern listeners who called us up and faked us out, you know? So I was about to call the radio station and say, did you check this out? And then they said, we can see it.
We were able to stay local. We did not turn to network coverage because we didn't need to. It was our story, and we covered it locally.
It's 9 o'clock now on WOR New York, along with Joe Bartlett in the WOR News Center. I'm Ed Walsh. This is one of those days that all of us will remember for the rest of our lives.
This is 1010 Wins. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
As hard as they tried to distance themselves from the news and not be the news, their emotions were really on their sleeves, and that's good radio. It's natural.
I'm getting goosebumps as I talk about it. And watch the second plane hit, as most of the country did.
Oh my God, Ed, another plane just hit the World Trade Center. Another plane. It was a medium-sized plane. Unbelievable. It would look like, oh my God, this is a deliberate act, Ed. This plane flew directly into the second World Trade Center.
We saw some speck coming out, and the first thing that I did in the newsroom is yell out, how could FAA allow a plane to be that close? And all of a sudden, that plane went into the South Tower.
Breaking news on WCBS 880, right here, right now.
We're covering more terror at the World Trade Center 8 years later.
It's exploding right now, Tommy. We're seeing another
apparently
plane.
That was another plane.
When that second plane flew into the building and you saw it come across the screen, you just went, oh my God. How can this be happening?
The latest update from WABC Radio News.
Oh my God!
Oh,
the next building
there's
just
another
blew
one.
up.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Another plane just flew in.
I feel the heat! The explosion is incredible! Oh, my God!
Another plane as we were watching.
I don't believe this! The second tower has exploded from about the 20 stories below in a gargantuan explosion. Oh, my God, I don't believe it.
Breaking news now on 10 and Wins.
Interrupting John for just a moment, we now have reports of a fire at the Pentagon.
But now we have unconfirmed reports there has been an explosion. There is a fire at the Pentagon here in Washington.
All right, we've got Neil Augenstein, who we've been trying to bring up this morning. Neil, are you? Can you tell us what you see at the Pentagon now?
Mike, can you hear me? Mike?
Yes, I can. Neil Augenstein, you're live on the air. Tell us what you see at the Pentagon.
Okay, I'm standing right on, 395, right by the Boundary Channel Drive exit, looking across to the Pentagon, seeing heavy, heavy smoke.
I'm on the highway on my cell phone. I just watched a plane crash near the Pentagon. I was on with the press secretary of Congressman John Sununu, and while I was on the phone with her, I saw the plane crash right before my eyes. Smoke is billowing all around this area.
And then the realization that the building was absolutely crumbling into itself. And I just, like the rest of the world, sat there in complete, utter disbelief.
The most horrible sight of my life was watching that first building crumble to the ground.
Oh, my God, the building fell. Are you there? The building just fell.
Which